Hey, welcome back to Food According to El Roca. Today it's Cookmas Day 17 and we are making some mushroom risotto. It's very creamy, it's delicious. Just trust me and trust the process. Just follow the steps. We're going to put in a pan a non-stick. I used a non-stick. If you have one, please use that. And then you're going to saute your mushrooms in some butter and a little bit of olive oil, and then you're going to saute them for like less than 5 minutes or so, and then you're gonna put some salt and pepper to season them, and then you are going to set them aside. After sauteing them for like 5 minutes, just take them out and put them aside. We're gonna need them later. And then in the same pan, I'm gonna put a little bit of more olive oil and some butter. You know, butter makes everything delicious. So we put a little bit of butter and we put a little bit of olive oil, and then you're gonna add your onions and then saute them, and then add garlic, the crushed garlic. You can even use garlic paste if you have garlic paste. It depends whichever one you have. Crushed garlic or garlic paste is still fine. And then you're gonna add that and then saute, and then you're gonna add your thyme, and then you're gonna saute that. This will take about maybe 5 minutes or so. And then from there you start adding your rice. You're gonna add 2 cups of rice, but whatever cups of rice you add in there, make sure that because it's gonna be absorbing all the liquid, and it's gonna be 4 times the size or 3 times the size or 2 times the size depending on which rice you're gonna use. I used just normal white rice. And then you're gonna fry that. Once it starts screaming for liquid, then you're gonna start by adding your white wine, dry white wine in there until all the alcohol evaporates. Once all the alcohol evaporates and your pan is screaming for some liquid, then that's when you start adding your chicken stock. So I'm using chicken stock. You can also use some vegetable stock or whatever kind of stock you have, but I'm using chicken stock. So I'm gonna do this process of adding a cup or so of the chicken stock every time it screams for more water, and then I add the chicken stock every time. So this process will you're gonna do it maybe 4 to 5 times while your rice is busy growing in the pan until you taste it and it's no longer chewy and it's cooked. Then you know it's enough. So you're gonna do this process until it becomes creamy and until it cooks. It's gonna cook and it's gonna be creamy, and then you're gonna start adding your mushrooms after you can taste that it's cooked. Maybe 4 to 5 times of doing that, of adding the stock, and then you add your mushrooms, you add your parsley, and then you add your butter, the rest of the butter that is there, and then from there it's gonna be really creamy. Oh, this is delicious. If you trust the process and do this while you're busy stirring, I kept my temperature very high, and I never left that pan unattended. I kept stirring it until it screamed for more stock, and then I put more stock. So it's a process, but at the end it's so delicious. All the flavors will be locked into the rice and it's going to be so delicious. And with the cheese, you can use Gouda because I used that. I love that with the risotto, but you can also use Parmesan cheese. It's also gonna work for this. So guys, it's so delicious. I can't tell you enough. Try it and trust the process until your rice gets cooked, and then you're gonna enjoy this thoroughly. Enjoy this, and I hope you're gonna enjoy the recipe. And if you do, please like the video and tell me how you find it. And if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe and let me know how you liked it. And all the ingredients, I'm also gonna list them in the description box. And please add this to your Christmas buffet table. I think everyone will definitely love this. It's a very delicious recipe. And thank you again for coming, and see you in the next video.